Wait a second. Anyways, our name is Phoenix Christ. We're actually a rock band from here in Saskatoon. We just kind of popped out into the scene. We're going to be more often found playing rock shows and metal fest type of events for people, but we've joined in on this today to raise our voices and use our creative gifts and support others to help the cause of creating awareness of the human rights crisis in North Korea, and actually along with many other places in the world where innocent people are suffering in their daily lives without ever getting an option or escape or choice to live any other way but that. Being that we're from Canada, it's easy to forget, let alone not even think about how lucky we actually are to be from our country. We live in a country where we are free to make choices and we are free to live out our dreams. We are free to step outside without even feeling any fear to do so. And Dark, our bassist here, is a refugee of Colombia, and he's going to be talking more about his experiences with that after we play our songs. Okay, so we're going to start this off with a song that I wrote a few years ago that I find is really relevant for this cause. The song was written in a time in my life personally where I'd come to realize that the only thing I really knew and understood was pain. And though I'm fortunate enough to have been born in Canada, regardless of my country, the life that I've been born into has not necessarily been the easiest life to survive. I've survived my country, but I have not survived my country, but I've survived the abuse of a society that has underestimated me and restricted me my whole entire life. And it got so bad it hit a point where the only thing that I could think to live for was to be able to pull myself out of everything and be able to tell other people that they can do it too. And despite all my limitations and restrictions, I've done this. I was born into a broken home, soon moved around to be raised into the life of poverty. I spent most of my childhood years alone with no one, ran away from home, was a teen mother by the age of 16, no support, no guidance, no encouragement, and everyone I knew had given up hope in me and my life. By 18, I was a high school dropout and a single mother. By 21, I was living on the streets, in cars, abandoned vehicles, and homes. And I've spent the vast majority of my life living alone in very run-down, poor places, and I have survived all of this. I'm a victim of stereotypes in my society, and I'm a survivor of all forms of abuse, including extreme domestic violence. And we're losing our stuff here. And in fact, I've almost lost my life 3 times due to this kind of violence, and I've survived. Also, being as I'm a woman, I have faced the hardships that come with that in itself, and I've survived. So my hope today is that I will be able to tell more of my story eventually through the public, but in the meantime we will get to playing. This song isn't the hardest song to play, it's not the most complicated. I'm a self-taught guitar player of only a few years, and I can't really sing that well, I'm not professional, but that's the point in this song. I'm here today playing this for you, despite all the obstacles stacked against me. This song symbolizes survival and fighting through to be able to be up here saying everything is possible. It's possible to break free from abuse and pain. And if we can come together as a society and as a whole and work together, we can make change and help inspire others who are trapped to break free. Pain is real, and though you may not see it or necessarily feel it for yourself, please try to remember today and more days in your life, those out there who do not know anything but pain. Every little bit counts when it comes to making a change. Okay, so on that note, we are going to start the song. This song is called The Pain, and I think everybody's ready. 3, 4. Well, it's that kind of day and it's that kind of life. It takes everything you got to make it out of life. 'Cause everything's looking dark and nothing's looking bright. It's gonna take everything you got, man, fight for your right. Make a move, make it twice. Don't play nice, alright. It's gotta be you or them in this fight for your rights. Don't take it anymore, no more than what's in store. If you let it be over, well, don't let your pain lead you to nowhere. get your way. Don't let it be over. Don't let all your pain lead you to nowhere. Beat that feeling you can feel rusty to the bone. Even though I know you're out there feeling lost and alone, you're lost in your own world, far away and feel till something feels right and something feels real more than the pain. Thank you. Okay. We just need a little more dirt, but that's the majority of it. Okay, so the next song that we're going to do for you all is the last song that we're going to do. This song's called Life Medley, and it's very special to me. It was written during one of these really hard times I was talking about in my life. I was sitting there alone in a room, basically empty and cold, no food in the fridge, no money, no family, and felt absolutely no hope. And as I was sitting there staring out my window, a melody popped into my head along with his words, "I'm just trying to live before I die." And the melody kept ringing through my mind, so I grabbed my buddy's acoustic guitar that was sitting there and just tried matching the sound of the guitar to the sound that was going in my head. And like I said, I don't know how to play guitar, I've never taken a lesson, but when I stumbled on this riff, I felt the melody exactly like I heard it in my mind. And soon words started to match the melody, and all at once in this moment came together, my body was taken over by this unexplainable feeling. I didn't know what it was, but when I looked back, I realized I was starting to feel more alive. It was like playing this song for myself changed my own life. And so due to this experience, I titled the song Life Medley, and my prayer today is that someone else out there, even if one person, can hear this song and hopefully feel some hope too, and push past everything that they've been going through. There are people out there that do feel and understand, and you know, I'm here to use my voice to encourage you to get out of that. Okay, so on that note, this song is called Life Medley. Staring at the sky on this man, it's just another night. And I tried staring at the sun, then I started going blind. And I was watching out the window, just dreaming about going outside. And all that staring at emptiness started keeping me occupied. Well, I'm just trying to live before I die. I'm still trying to run from my time. Yeah, well, just walk away. Well, that would be just fine. 'Cause I'm a gray hair man until I die. They keep telling me what I should wear and what I should do. Yeah, but they don't know a thing about these things that I've been through. 'Cause I've been watching out the window, dreaming about going outside. And all that staring at emptiness is keeping me occupied. Well, I'm just trying to live before I die. I'm still trying to run from my time. Yeah, so just walk away. Well, that would be just fine. Well, I'm gonna play here until I die. Will someone see me? Man, I think I'm going blind. Will someone catch me? I think I'm falling behind. Someone hold me, tell me these things will be just fine. Why won't somebody love them and help them feel alive? 'Cause we're all trying to live before Okay, and also we have a little presentation by Nick, and Dark's also going to say something. So, Dark, did you want to say what you got to say?
Alright, first of all, I want to thank all the people that is here today, and everybody that is showing their support. I am from Colombia and came to Canada 4 years ago as a refugee, running away from all the violence, and me and my family had to live the horror of trying to escape from there, having nowhere to go or to hide, with no friends or family to help you, because most of them are also hiding, killed or missing. We are really for the need to live in our people, but we need to be curious that out there is people in danger of imagination, beyond of imagination, and beyond of the hard true stuff that is shown as reality in news and TV shows. There is people living in fear, hiding and starving. People that cannot have hope of seeing its family again, fearing every noise, every step, because there is no one to trust. Sometimes we forget that being far from the problem doesn't mean that we are not involved. We can be part of the solution. We can be support for all those people. Every one of you here today can be part of the difference. You can contribute with... We can contribute... with whatever you can. Today, Phoenix Christ is doing that with our music. This is a real grain of sand to the fight. Our gift today has been our music, and our music is the voice of those without voice. This is Phoenix Christ. Thank you. Thank you.